How can a man react to his woman's infidelity? Men are often left feeling numb and confused. They may feel like they have no power to control their feelings and emotions. Men react differently to their partner's infidelity, but there are some common reactions that they all go through. Shock. Many men cannot believe what has happened, and the news often takes time to sink in. They may feel like this is not happening, or it is a bad dream. Anger. This can be directed at themselves, at their partner, or anyone else who knows about it, for example, friends and family. Denial. Some men will refuse to believe that it ever happened or will try to find ways to justify it. Self-pity. Some men are sad that they have lost the person they loved and can't believe that the person who meant everything to them would do this. Guilt. Many men feel guilty for their role in what happened, especially if they were abusive toward their partner or did not listen to her when she was distressed. Bargaining. Men will make a list of what they are willing to do in order to get the person back. How can a woman react to her man's infidelity? The woman in a relationship is usually the one who has to deal with the emotional turmoil that comes with infidelity. The woman may feel hurt, angry, confused, and even humiliated by her partner's infidelity. She may also feel guilty for not being enough for her partner. Her reactions are likely to be different from the man's reactions because of the different ways that she and he experienced the relationship. In order to help a woman deal with her feelings of betrayal and hurt, it is important to first understand what is going on in her head. There are many emotions that she will be feeling at once: anger, sadness, guilt, shame, and confusion. It is important to know that these feelings are valid and normal in a situation like this. It is also important for her to know that it is not her fault. The woman's head may be telling her, "What am I supposed to do now? What can I do to make things better?" The thoughts she has about herself and the current state of the relationship are likely to include "I failed at my role" or "I'm not good enough." The woman's needs are just as important as her partner's. Why trusting your man is important in preventing infidelity. There are a number of reasons why people cheat on their partners, but one of the main reasons is because they don't feel like they can trust their partner anymore. The Washington Post put together a list of the top 10 reasons people cheat, which are: 1. They want to experience sex with someone new. 2. They feel like their partner stopped paying them enough attention and affection. 3. Their partner's demands for sex or intimacy have become overwhelming for them over time, so they've decided to seek out alternatives. 4. They feel like they need to take revenge on their partner for something they did, or a situation in which they feel powerless. 5. They've been spurned by someone else who was once interested in them, and their ego is taking a hit, so to speak. 6. Their expectation of monogamy wasn't met, and the demands of the relationship were too much for them. 7. They want to rebel against a controlling partner or someone who is a pushover. 8. They want an escape from the pressures of everyday life, which can also manifest in addiction. 9. Their partner has stopped being affectionate and more needs to be done to get their attention again, so they're seeking out attention elsewhere. 10. They are seeking affection from the wrong person because they have a hard time connecting with their partner, or they are trying to fill some void left by their partner. What are the differences between female and male infidelity? The differences between female and male infidelity are varied and complex. The following discussion is an attempt to highlight some of the main aspects of the differences. Female infidelity has been a topic that has long been debated, with many theories as to why women may be more likely to cheat than men. There are many theories as to why this may be, such as low self-esteem, lack of emotional support from their partner, or even a desire for sexual variety. However, there is no consensus on what the definitive cause is. One thing that is agreed upon by most people is that female infidelity does not have much correlation with marriage success rates. For example, in one study it was found that marriages where wives were unfaithful had about the same success rate as marriages where wives stayed loyal. Male infidelity, on the other hand, has been studied and debated much more vigorously than female infidelity. Men have been found to be more likely to cheat because they are programmed to keep their partner faithful in order to maintain a successful pairing. There are many theories as to why this may be, such as high self-esteem and high self-worth, which cause a feeling of invincibility and entitlement. The prevalence of negative emotionality in both sexes is also suggested as an explanation because it causes people to take risks in order to alleviate their distress. Understanding male infidelities and trusting your partner is important if you want your relationship to survive. There are many reasons why men cheat. They may be unhappy in the relationship, they may be seeking attention, or they may have a sex addiction. But the most common reason is that he is looking for something that you can't give him, and not just sex. Men cheat because they want to feel desired and appreciated. To make sure that your relationship survives, you need to understand what makes your partner tick and what he needs from you. You also need to trust your partner and give him the benefit of the doubt when he needs it most. One of the most important things you can do to make your relationship last is to not take his infidelity personally. Remember that it's not about you and that he is looking for something from someone else. Try not to take his infidelity personally and focus on the fact that he needs help and will change if you stick with him. It could be an addiction or something else more serious that is causing this person to behave irrationally. If you're really worried about your partner and their mental health or substance abuse issues, it's time for some professional help. Don't enable them to keep putting off treatment, because it will only get worse and then become overwhelming for everyone in the end.